Lord Vader Black IPA. A very tasty, dark-colored IPA balanced between the delicious dark malts and a select West Coast hop variety. Consume immediately and responsibly. For the dark side.
Welcome back to the Tapping Out Show. My name is Jeremy. This is Matt, and we're going to do the Lord Vader Dark IPA.
So I think I'm about 70-30 on chances of me liking this beer. I mean, I got it because of the name and, it sounds like good. I've had, I think, maybe 2 black IPAs. I really liked one of them. I don't know if, I don't think I liked the other one too much. So, kind of taking a chance, but, hopefully it's going to be good.
Well, I'm going to say that I'm going to do the exact same figures with, short changes there. I'll probably do the same figures, 70-30. It is an IPA. I don't really like a lot of the white stouts and or black IPAs. There's just something weird about the taste. I don't know. So obviously his has more head on it. I just poured some out of mine. I can smell the malt, but I can smell the hop all at the same time. It's almost scary smelling. I don't know how else to explain that one.
I mean, it's gonna be good beer either way. It just more or less is gonna be the taste that we really like. But I think anytime you're trying to mix something with an IPA, you never know what's gonna happen. It's 8.5, so it's got a decent amount of alcohol in it. It does smell pretty malty. It's pretty dark.
I'm gonna say it's not translucent anyway. It's almost stout porter dark.
It's definitely dark side dark. So I mean, it's dark.
Right.
Let's see what it tastes like. Yeah. Cheers. I like it. It's
Do you?
Pretty good.
I'm gonna get that one more.
For 8.5. I mean, I could see us sitting somewhere. I mean, I guess I could see me sitting somewhere and pounding a bunch of these. Not that you could find, I don't know if you can find a large varieties or anything. I've only seen it once, but
It's weird because I'm trying to think of the old school stout, not Guinness, that this reminds me of, even though this is an IPA, because it really is all front hop, all front malt. Like, there is no double, you know what I mean? There's not like, here's this, and then a little, taste both.
It's not layered, yeah. I think you should drink more. I think you'll like it the more you drink it.
No, I mean, he's correct. I mean, it's, the more you let that flavor kind of hit your palate, it's not as, because it's weird because it's malty, it's heavy malty, but it's really dry. You can tell from the West Coast hops, it's super dry.
It is front loaded, like you said, which I think is kind of cool because I'm used to. I mean, I've been drinking for a long time. I'm used to, everything when you drink, you get some kind of taste, and whatever alcohol comes in the back end.
I mainly, because I like stouts, I can taste the heavy malt. Like I said, it almost tastes like old school stout. Not Guinness, but Guinness-esque, kind of just normal stout beer. But the hop on it, and I know it said West Coast hops, it actually kind of reminds me almost like a Sierra Nevada. Like that kind of dry, florally hop taste. And maybe that's why it's so overpowering in the beginning, is because it's kind of just like 1-2 punch. Like flavor.
I just actually had a Sierra Nevada the other day, and I could definitely say that the light, piney kind of IPA, and then just kind of switching into a malty
porter stout.
I almost want to say coffee, but I don't think it has coffee in it. But almost like a coffee stout kind of
like a
finish,
like a roasted malt.
Almost, I would say roasted malt. That's probably what
I agree on that one.
And I think it's pretty awesome beer. I would probably give this.
1 out of 5. What do you got?
I'd say 4.5. And I didn't really. I mean, I just got it because of the bottle and the name and Black IPA, and I just said, hey, it's worth a shot. I really didn't have very high expectations for it, which it's definitely. I mean, I would suggest for a lot of people that have different flavor palettes.
Yeah.
It's definitely something you can jump into, because if you're scared of, IPA because it's too hoppy, or you're scared of, certain kind of stouts or something because it's too much of something, this is definitely a good balance of a few different things that doesn't come off too strong.
So initially, first 2 sips, I would have given this probably maybe a 4. But now that you kind of take a few sips into it, it does have heavy taste, but it's not an overpowering taste. It was just initially having both those tastes together seemed overpowering, because like you said, we're so used to having layered flavors, especially with something that dark. It's usually like, here's some coffee, here's some malt, and some chocolate. It's like that little step to our IPAs. It's florally, it's dry, it's citrus. It has that kind of train effect to it, and most people do that. And to be honest with you, if this was fresh, I almost wonder if it would be hoppier fresh than it is now. Because that's the big thing with IPAs, and why you're supposed to drink IPAs so early is that the hops thaw out. That's why people age stouts, is to kill that hop level to make it have that, caramely, malty taste. So
I did age this one for about a month.
My bad.
Yeah.
That's actually my fault. So
it's bottle aged.
I'm gonna agree. 4.5 out of 5. If you're gonna get this in a bottle. Split it, obviously. Don't get a flight if you're at some brewery that does little tasters, because you're not going to get the full effect, because you're either gonna think it's super cool or super not, just from that first. Because think about it, it's like
you're gonna find someplace that has this on tap.
Yeah, maybe even nitro, but regardless, I dig it. We'll post it. Obviously, we're gonna finish these out. If you want to hit us up on social media, it's Tapping Out Show, all one word. And if you want to contact us, it's info@tappingoutshow.com. Besides that, cheers, and you guys have a good night.
Cheers.